Hey guys, so you can see from the title below that today I'll be touching up my roots and refreshing my ends. So I dye my hair about every month, but just the roots, and I also put like a non-chemical dye on my ends just to refresh them, because I've noticed my hair gets more dull. Like right now, to me this is super dull. I like it when it's a little bit brighter, and yeah, all that good stuff. Okay, so if you watched my first video of me originally dyeing my hair, you know I used to use Sizzling Copper by Hicolor. I now switched to using Hicolor Highlights Copper because it's a little bit brighter and it changes my hair in one step. It's better than dyeing it twice. So I just use the Hicolor Copper on my roots and it dyes it in one dye. And yes, I do use developer with it. So first things first, I'm gonna put on my gloves. So I have a lot of hair, so I do use the whole tube for my roots. If your hair is a little bit thinner or whatever, you can probably not use the whole thing. You'll know, but I definitely have to use the whole tube. So the Hicolor highlight tube is way smaller than the actual regular Hicolor tubes, because I'm sure they're only meant for highlights, but it works wonders with dyeing hair, so I just use it as hair dye. Oh, another tip, you want to wear a shirt that you don't mind dyeing, so I'm wearing my Transformer shirt that I wear to bed, so yeah. Okay, so the box says to mix 2.4 fluid ounces of developer with the dye, and the dye is 1.2, so basically you're going to double the developer to how much dye you put into the thing. Okay, so this is how you know you have the Hicolor highlight color instead of the regular color, because it comes out orange already. And the other Hicolor just comes out white and it turns colors later. So my dye is mixed. It just looks like this. It looks like bright orange, and it's not too runny, but not too thick either. And I mixed it with 30 volume developer. I use this one from Sally's Beauty. Mine looks crazy because I dye my hair orange all the time. But I know last video, apparently I didn't show what I was using, so this is it. Okay, so next step I do is I start from the back. So I just separate my hair into sections and start applying the dye to my roots. So you can see I have like a fair amount of new growth. And the last time I dyed my hair, I tried to use a different dye for my roots and it didn't bring it as light as it needed to be. So that's just gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Like you can see right here was the last time I tried to do it and it just didn't work. But it's because I used some different dye. So this is the real dye you have to use. This is the only thing that has worked for me in one shot. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I just dye the bottom roots around the bottom of my head and then I separate. So I will show you what I mean. So I take the dye and I hope I'm close and centered. I just add it to the root. Okay, so once that bottom layer is done, then I just start going through my hair in layers, basically. So I just separate the bottom layer. Oh my God, my hair is super tangled actually because I haven't washed it in a while. Applying it to the roots. And I make sure that it has enough where I can like squish the root down and it feels like wet. And then I just do the top layer above those roots as well. So everything I know is really covered. Also, this is probably like super messy, but you know, I can't see, so I just have to hope when I'm doing the back. And then to make sure it goes through, like I just separate it to see if all the roots are covered, and if not, I'll just add some more. And then once I reach like just this very front section of my hair, I do it a little different just so I know it's 100% covered, because this is the part of my hair that everybody sees. So basically how I do the front now is I just do the same thing but sideways, cover it, separate it, and these sections I do are definitely way smaller than the ones in the back because I want to make sure everything gets fully covered. Okay, so while my hair is processing with the dye for my end color, the ends or whatever, you know, for the color for the rest of my hair to refresh it, I basically take like 3 pumps of conditioner. I just use this. You can use any conditioner you want. Actually, I'm lying. I do like 6 pumps of conditioner just to give me a little bit of a base because my hair like absorbs stuff super quickly. And then I use 2 separate colors. So I use these Creative Image Adore colors. I'm using the color Orange Blaze and Cajun Spice. So I used to use Cajun Spice only, but it's a little bit too dark if you can see. And then orange is definitely too bright, but when you mix these 2 together, it's like the perfect combination. So basically all I do, I don't really measure. I just squeeze it into my dye bowl. This is Cajun Spice. So I did about 3 squeezes of that. And then I'm gonna do Orange Blaze. Did about 3 squeezes of that. And then I stir it around. Okay, and then I get this super dark mixture of orange and I just rub that on the rest of my hair. So it comes out a little bit darker on your hair, but once it rinses, it like gets brighter. So you don't have to be too alarmed. And since this is like non-toxic, no chemicals, whatever, I just apply it with my hands. I just apply it with my hands, like scoop up a bunch and just freaking put it on my hair. Okay, and then once my hair is all covered with that mixture, I just put it up into a bun again and let everything process. So again, I don't know the exact time I leave everything in for because I just wait for my roots to look like they've changed color. But if I had to guess, I would say it's about 35 to 40 minutes that it takes for my hair to change. But it really depends on your like hair type and everything like that. So just basically watch your root color and see how it's changing. And if it's changing fast, then you can rinse it out faster. And if it's changing slow, then you're obviously gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, so it really wouldn't be a video of mine if my camera didn't die like midway through the video, which like, you know, I need to just start charging it enough. But anyways, this is the final result. I don't know if you can tell about my actual hair color, but it's definitely brighter than it was before. You can see the roots. Part A, and let's show you. They dyed to the same color as my hair to match with just one dye. So this is how you can do everything in one process. The Hicolor highlights works really good and it doesn't even burn your head. Some dyes burn my head because I guess my scalp is sensitive. But you know, it doesn't burn your head or anything and it changes your hair color really quick. I also did go in and dye my eyebrows, which you guys didn't see on camera because honestly for your eyebrow dyeing, you have to dye it in like 2 seconds or else they'll turn out too blonde or burn off or something, you know? So I didn't really record it, but if you do want to see me like a full in-depth video of how I dye my eyebrows or how I bleach my eyebrows, then just let me know in the comments below and I will actually try to film one for you. So one thing I will mention about the Adore dye though is that your hair is darker for like the first 2 washes and then it fades to like a really bright color and then it slowly starts to fade back to that dull color my hair was before. My siblings and stuff say they can't tell when I refresh my hair, but honestly I can tell 1000% different. Also some questions from my last video where I was dyeing my hair that I'm just gonna answer real quick. People were saying that if my hair was if I noticed, was it any more damaged when I dyed my hair? Honestly, I didn't personally notice any damage to my hair. and they said, did I lose curl pattern or anything? I really didn't. If you guys can see, my hair is still like really curly. I do have spots in my hair that are wavy, but that's just how my hair grows. I feel like honestly it's a little bit easier to take care of when it's dyed because it becomes more porous and it absorbs products better. And I like when my hair absorbs products without, you know, deep conditioning for a really long time and stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you a quick look at my hair dye, my roots, the back. But I think that's it, honestly. You guys should let me know if you want me to do any other hair tutorials or any other like videos that you want to see, and just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next one.